So here's my book. It's an actual book. You can buy the book.
You should buy the book.
You should buy the book because then you can read it in like big type and not trying to do it on screen. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so this is the one that's on screen that you can see. As they climbed the staircase and ascended, the bears saw crystal shapes carved in the frost, drops of sun and with them snowflakes blended into a crystal bridge with archways crossed. The scene emerged now as a rainbow bended near a shining crown that was degaussed. Writ round this diadem of clay and coal, quote, within the darkest earth, the great light glows. Now, this was one of the passages that I do know that Kilts actually mainly wrote herself because I told her to, saying we need riddles. Can you write some riddles? And looking at the picture that goes with this. Actually, Kilts can't see it, but I can remind you which one it is. Right? You remember what's in the
Oh
picture.
no, I can see you.
You can see me now.
I can see you.
Okay, so
Yes.
tell the people what you see in that picture, or what maybe was going on in the imagery.
So I was describing a gemstone, which should be the most obvious part of that picture. But the idea behind that being a gemstone, there's a little bit of a riddle behind it as well, because the gemstones in the scriptures are always associated with the city of the New Jerusalem, but also the ephod of the high priest of
Mm-hmm.
Israel. For anyone who's particularly familiar with the Levitical pattern of liturgy as it began after the Exodus, there was a very important part of the priestly garments, which is the ephod, which is this tablet covered in precious stones, and then there's the Urim and Thummim on the shoulders, and this was a divination device. We would know it as a divination device, but essentially the idea behind the gemstones in there is that they are representing elements of Christ, elements of mankind, redeemed mankind. So in this riddle, I was describing exactly what it is about the body of man is going to reveal uh, the immortal God in unification with him, because that is what Christianity is. Ultimately, what we are seeking is the complete oneness with God. Um, the Greeks call this theosis. I don't know what the Latins call it. I can't recall, but we have our name for it in the Coptic traditions. Tawahado. It just makes being made one with Christ, complete unification with Christ. The saints have achieved this. Um, uh, but the the idea is, how is it that the uh, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent God is able to enter into us as what we are, which is just basically clay,
Mm-hmm.
right? We are minerals from the ground that have been animated. From dust you come, from dust you shall return. So the idea behind this riddle is to get everyone to start meditating on the process of um, becoming one with God in that clay. So if you read that riddle, then hopefully you'll understand what we were depicting in that picture. That from something as basic as clay or coal, uh, light can shine through. It's the transformation of the human soul that allows that to happen. The most crystal clear of any person alive who's ever experienced this was, of course, the Blessed Virgin Theotokos. She is the clearest crystal. She is the one who points the way. So the Panagia is the one who shines the brightest in this way.
And there's lovely poetry, particularly like Hildegard of Bingen has a wonderful image of her as the crystal, and that is a standard. That's a standard description of Mary, that she's the crystal through which the light shines, and it's this
Mm.
image of the incarnation that the light is shining through her.
Pure as the finest gold, firm as the granite rock, Transparent as a quartz crystal, my soul shall be.